Well, howdy there, Internet people. It's Bo again. So, today we are going to talk about Mark Meadows and text messages. His text messages, quite a number of them, have become public. Now, the committee's had them for quite some time, but now a lot of them are available to us. I don't think anybody's going to be surprised by the general content of them. I think people might be surprised at how expansive it was. In the days leading up to the 6th, Meadows was in contact with more than 30 members of Congress as they came up with different ways to keep Trump in office. Another way to say that would be as they schemed to disregard the voice of the people, throw out the Constitution, and subvert an election. 30 of them. More than 30 of them. There's one message in particular that is getting a lot of attention, partially because of the content and partially because of a typo. It's not a typo, a misspelling. There's something more important that needs to be applied when we're talking about the context of this. This is the message. It is from Representative Ralph Norman of South Carolina. Mark, in seeing what's happening so quickly, and then it goes on, the key part that everybody's focused on is we are at a point of no return in saving our republic. Our last hope, all caps, is invoking martial, misspelled, law. Please urge to President to do so, all caps. I mean, you've got a person in Congress asking somebody to urge the president to declare martial law. I mean, yeah, that's going to get headlines. And the misspelling, a very common misspelling among people who want to invoke it for some reason, that has gotten a lot of attention. The thing that I want to point out is that this wasn't sent on January 5th. It wasn't sent on January 4th. It wasn't sent on January 6th. It was sent on January 17th. The reporting says this was sent on January 17th, after the events of the 6th. 3 days before Biden's inauguration. And you have a person in Congress that certainly appears to have been urging Mark Meadows to go to then President Trump and get him to declare martial law to save the republic. Yeah, pro tip. Creating a dictatorship, declaring martial law, does not save a republic. It subverts it. You cannot have a representative democracy, a republic of our type, when you subvert elections or you use the military to suppress the people when you don't like the outcome of it. That's the exact opposite of preserving a republic. So, I would think that the Department of Justice already has these. Some of the members of Congress, they probably just saw it all as political, and they probably will, it'll just kind of go away for them. Some of them it may not. These messages coming out now, I'm willing to bet that there are things beyond this that we don't know. And we will find out about them later. But the important part I want everybody to remember is that even after the 6th, even after everything that happened that day, there were still at least a few who were entertaining the idea of using the United States military to suppress the people of this country because they didn't like the outcome of the election. All of their claims, all of the stuff that they said, it all went to court. It's all been to court since then. Everything. And they lost. It was all made up. It was all made up. You're left with two options. Either those who advocated for those kinds of extreme measures, those who pushed that idea, those who thought it was okay, either they, like most of us, knew it was false, or they didn't. If they didn't know those claims were false, I have to ask how anybody can believe that they're fit to be in the office they're in. Anyway, it's just a thought. Y'all have a good day.